Hello, it's Miss Teri from the Carnegie Library. Welcome to preschool craft time. Today we are going to be making kind of a octopus puppet. So it's a movable octopus, and we'll be using a paper plate. So it kind of goes along with this week's thing of using paper plates. And I can show you a picture of what it looks like. So it's gonna look kind of like this. So nice and colorful and cheerful and happy. So what you will need is, hold on. If you have them, you will need googly eyes. If you don't, you can just color them on. You will need a paper plate. And I just happen to have blue ones for the ocean, but if you don't have blue ones, you can use a white one and you can color it blue. You will need one of the wide popsicle sticks, and you can have a plain one and you can color it blue, or if you have the color ones, you can use just a blue one. You will need colored cardstock or construction paper, whatever color you want, it doesn't matter. You might not want to use blue, of course, since your plate is going to be blue. You will need glue, a pair of scissors, and if you're going to color your thing blue, you will need like a blue marker or blue paint. I'm not going to do that because I'm going to use my blue one. And you will need different colors, or one of these yarns that has different colors already in it of yarn that we're going to cut. So the first thing you're going to do is you are going to cut out like a half circle for your octopus. So the way I like to do it is to go onto an edge and kind of go out like you're going to make a square, and then come over to a little further down and kind of go out again like you're going to make a square. And then you're going to connect them kind of with a bridge that makes like a half circle, like an arch. And it doesn't have to be perfect, like mine's not going to look perfect. I think my bottom is going to kind of be smaller than my top. So it's going to kind of look like this. For you guys that play video games, it almost looks like the old Ghost from Pac-Man. That's probably before your time, but some of you might know what I'm talking about. All right, so once we have that, we are going to glue our pieces of yarn onto it. So you're going to do probably about 10 to 15 pieces of yarn, and you want it to be probably about 3 inches long. So let's see, for you guys, probably 2 finger lengths long, okay? And parents, you might want to help them with this if they don't have a lot of experience with cutting. So about 10 to 15 of them. And if you don't want them to all be the same length, you don't have to do that either. You can kind of make them all different lengths. You can make some of them shorter, some of them longer. I guess this is more jellyfish than octopus. I guess it could be either way. It can be whatever you guys want it to be. It is an ocean creature. Let's just put it that way, right? I'm making some of mine short and some of mine long. And some of mine medium-haired. And it doesn't matter what color of yarn you use either. And you can use the same color of yarn too. You don't have to have different colors of yarn. It's all according to personal preference or whatever you want to do. Okay, that's probably good enough for here. All right, so what you're going to do with your yarn, whoops, I dropped a piece. You're going to put it to the side for a second because you're going to get your glue out and you're going to put a stripe of glue down at the bottom where it's straight, okay? And you want to put it kind of thick because it's going to soak into this yarn. And the easiest way, some of you will probably just want to put it piece by piece, but I think the easiest way is I like to line mine up. And at the top, they're all going to be even. And I may want to, put some short hair ones in there, mixed in with some long ones. We don't want to put all short ones by long ones. We kind of want to mix it up a little bit. And maybe not put like the same colors beside each other either. Okay, once I have them all like the same length at the top, this one's kind of low, then I'm going to press them into the glue and kind of spread them out a little bit. Oh, and you want some paper towels too, because this can get kind of messy and you can get glue on your fingers, and that's all part of the fun, right? I always like to kind of peel all the glue off of my fingers whenever it's dry. You get other stuff stuck to your fingers too. All right, so it should kind of look like this. Woo. So now what we're going to do is we are going to glue our ocean creature onto our stick. So we're going to put glue on our stick. And we're going to glue it on there like this. We're going to kind of press it down. We're going to put it to the side for a minute. Next thing is, and we might need help with this, you might need help with from your parents, okay, is we're going to put a cut about 3/4 down, so about this far down, okay? We're going to put a cut that goes almost all the way across, all right? Not all the way across. We don't want to cut the plate in two, but like from the inside of the plate to the other side of the inside of the plate, okay? In order to do that, if you're an older kid, you're going to kind of poke a hole. And yeah, I don't want you using scissors to do that because you could hurt yourself. So maybe you get a pen or a pencil maybe and poke a little hole. Or have a parent do it for you. But once you get a hole like that, then you can cut all the way across using that hole. And normally we would let this dry all the way, but it'll take a little while. I maybe put a little bit too much glue because it's got little wrinkles in it. But because I'm showing you guys how to do it, I can't wait for it to dry. So the next thing you would do is you would put your little eyes on there, or you would color your eyes. So let me see what I have for eyes. I think this one's good, right? This huge one? No. Let's try to pick something else out. I think that my creature might be a girl creature. So I think I'm gonna get some pink eyeshadow eyes. And I'm going to stick them on there. You might not have pink eyeshadow eyes, but you know, I have lots of craft stuff. So you can just put regular eyes on there, or you can draw on one there if you want. So mine has kind of pink eyeshadow eyes, yay. So the last thing you would do, that yours would be dry, okay? You want to let it dry first before you do this, because otherwise all your stuff can come off. The last thing you're going to do is you would put it in this little cut that you made in the plate. And you want to make sure all the yarn is kind of hanging down. And now you have your ocean creature, and you can move it around in the ocean and up and down, all around, up and down. Oh, this one's, there we go. Up and down. And that's it. That's our craft for today. Thank you for joining me. This was a lot of fun, and it's really cute. And you can play with it. I hope you join me next time for our craft, and I hope it's as cute as this one. Thanks. See you later.